Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. This is your daily tarot reading for the 25th of September, 2023. And my ancestors decided to switch decks. They were tired of the myths and legends, so we're going to be using the Mystical Cats Tarot for today's daily tarot reading. That's by Lunaea Weatherstone, and I will go ahead and list that in the description box down below in case you need that information. But let's jump right into it. Alright, my lovelies, I am back. I do have all your cards on the table. We have 2 aces on the table. We have 5 major arcanas. I noticed the synchronicity 444 showing up already as I was getting your cards out. We'll see what else there is. I might have missed something. But let's go ahead and jump into this. The best part about your day. We have the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Devil in the reverse, the Priest, which is our Hierophant, in the reverse, the 5 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. There's a lot of different things that you can avail yourself of. Different paths to take, different things to build, different dreams that you could make progress, have forward momentum with. Granted, you may not see that right away, that there's nothing stopping you from succeeding, of moving forward with your big plans, your big dreams, your hopes. You're not realizing that there's nothing standing in your way. You haven't learned that you haven't exceeded your limits. And part of that is, unfortunately, you've been a little bit of a low energy vibe recently. Yeah, so you're kind of untested right now when it comes to moving things forward. If I remember right, yesterday's video was Bump on a Log. Or at least that's what I called it, if I recall correctly. There was a roadblock or energy blockage, low energy vibe. This might be part of that showing up still. That you're still partially in this energy. You've got nothing blocking you, but because you're unaware that you are limitless, that you have the potential to move, that you have available things at your disposal, available options, you're not taking notice of them so much. But they are there. The pathways, the dreams, the hopes, the things that you want to achieve, they're right there. You just have to start facing them. Start looking at them. Look at those dreams. Look at those hopes. Look at those pathways, those options, those choices that are just sitting there ripe for the taking. We're going to keep moving on and see what else there is. Because despite where our energy levels may be, or have been recently, we have great potential, things to attend to, things available. So I want to see what else there is here before we write certain things off. Okay, the worst part of your day. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Well, that's kind of a good start. The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Oh, this is aggravating. It really is. It really is. Okay, this is kind of that bump on the log energy I see again showing up. You literally have nothing in your way. There isn't a blockage here unless you create one. You have energy and potential to move, the opportunity to move forward unhindered, without stress. The way is clear. You just have to make choices. You just have to take the option. You have to make that choice. You have to pick a direction. But because you're not focused on that, and you may not think that you have a lot of potentials, things at your disposal, and you may not be the most grounded being right now, you're kind of scattered, run down, low energy still. And I picked up a little bit of mental and emotional stress yesterday, potential, exhaustion, burnout, even depression. Well, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse here. So you might still be a little downtrodden. You might be kind of trying to pull yourself out of that funk, trying to free yourself of that energy. And until you can get to where you can focus and concentrate and realize all this potential is waiting there, you're not facing it. And instead you're still dealing with your energy level, your stress level, the negative emotional distractions. So first and foremost, you have to choose, okay? Are we still struggling with the low energy, and are we focusing on that first, or are we focusing more on the potential to make other choices and moving forward despite low energy? It's kind of what I'm getting. And best to tackle the low energy first and free yourself from it. That way you have the motivation, the energy hopefully left over or discovered to tackle the rest. Let's see what your obstacle has to say. Or I should say obstacle, or how to get over the obstacle. And there's quite a few cards here. We have the Four of Wands, the Sun, the Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and we end on the Emperor. Okay, this is definitely how to get over the obstacle. Very much so. And you can do that. You can triumph over the focus, concentration, low energy issue. But you kind of have to shake yourself out of that. I know that the tower is this wobbling cat tree, but they're giving me vibration. Shake yourself out of it. Shake it off. Shake it off. And for those of you that function like I do, you just heard Shake It Out from Florence and the Machine. Because that's how my internal sound system works. Because once you shake off that that dragging energy that's been holding you back, clearing that blockage that I mentioned in the previous video, Bump on the Log. Once you clear that, get rid of it, you can actually get back to work. And there's the opportunity to get back to work and to really start tackling things. Utilizing what you got in whatever condition that is after everything, and realizing how painful things have been, how much of a struggle things have been for you. And instead of running from it, we're facing it, even with maybe not the greatest ambition. You might still have a little lag time, but you're sticking to your guns in the face of the struggle anyway. So you find your motivation. You find enough grounded, centered energy to get back to work, to start tackling it, to start controlling the situation and realizing you need to start seeing things clearer. You kind of have to be a little bit more logical and systematic, almost. Not just practical, but logical in your approach to the problem, the issue of making choices of what path you take next. And it would be really great is if you can harness enough focus and logic to make power moves with the lowest amount of effort, the lowest amount of energy. There's something else here. I'm going to pull a quick card real quick for the King of Swords here. Spirit, clarify the King of Swords for me. Three of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Three of Swords here. Realizing where the hang-up was, where the blockage was. Okay, yeah. Yeah, power move. Okay. Utilizing that to your advantage. where that blockage was, what was not moving forward. To turn it to an advantage. Okay. Yesterday's video was bump on a log, but the day before that was learn from your mistakes. So the energy went from, okay, things didn't work out, try again. And then we got a blockage, a big one. And now we're shaking that blockage off and hopefully utilizing what we've learned in the last few days, regaining our energy and being able to utilize those past blockages and more what we learned from our mistakes, and all that untapped potential to basically execute a power move. Or that is the goal. I suppose that should be an aspiration at this point. Because then we can actually face everything and start again, recreate, pick the new path, and do so, I guess, in a power move, a tactful power move, if that is an apt description. Alright, your astrology, Mercury in Virgo trines Jupiter in Taurus. Big ideas gain your attention a lot more. Putting together big plans excite you. Your mind can be an advantage. Okay, that's where I'm getting the power move portion from. Interesting. And all your cards here add up to 167, which ultimately reduces to 5. We had the Hierophant and another 5 on the table, so with the numerology, that is 555 for a secondary synchronicity for the day. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Hopefully that resonated for you. If it does, go ahead and hit the like button so I know you resonate with the reading. Feel free to share the video anywhere online. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.